Hey guys, welcome back. So, I am going to be working on my week 3 in the Project Life album. Like I've mentioned before, I work in a 6 by 12. I just don't have enough photos to have a bigger album. So, here we go. I am going to start off by using the left side. So, I'll work on my way from the left to right this time. I have this photo of eggs at Walmart, and I just kind of want to document that because I know that we all know right now that eggs are insane. So that's what I'm putting with stickers from Studio Calico's, one of their kits from last year. They're just a sticker alpha. And these tend to kind of lose their tackiness with time, so I always like to stitch across. So I'll do that as well. But I just spelled out the word insane because eggs are insane right now. They're finally dropping. I noticed lately that they've been dropping, but we're, in the middle of April now. And this was back in January. So in January, a 5 dozen pack of eggs was 29.97. So it was $30 for those eggs. And I thought that was insane. And I thought this was appropriate to put insane on this photo. So yeah, I just still can't believe that, eggs climbed up that high in price. I mean, everything is ridiculously high right now. But for me, it was like we used to have chickens back in the day when we lived in a different home out in the country. And we had 2 acres. And so to me, it just seems so weird to have these aren't even organic eggs. For them to be $30 is just insane. Insane in the membrane. So I thought I'd document that because it was so important to me to kind of show the kids prices and things like that. I'm constantly taking pictures of like gas prices and just random things that, cost a certain amount because I think it's so fascinating when we get to see, like, remember when eggs were 29.99 for 5 dozens, or remember one pack of eggs was $10. I've paid $10 for a dozen eggs not too long ago. Just insane, you guys. It's just insane. I can't get over that. But yeah, that's our life right now. So what I'm going to be working on as well, like I stitched across it, like I mentioned, just to keep it held together in case it slips off when you slip it in the pocket. But I'm going to slip it to the right on the bottom, like so. It has a little snug fit, but it's perfect. And then a card, an Ellie Edwards card that says write it down will go right next to it. And it does say, I want to remember 4 times. So there will be 4 things that I will list on what I want to remember, which is I want to remember how insane it was to buy eggs at this time. I want to remember freshly baked bread because we got a bread maker in January and I've made so many loaves of bread, and not that it's any cheaper because, you buy a lot of flour and all the ingredients. And we tend to buy French flour, which is imported, and it's pretty pricey. So it's not that I'm saving with bread; it just tastes better. The quality's better with the bread maker. Here I'm using a 4x6 card and trimming off the photo of my son and our cat Milo, and the card in a raindrop says every little thing is going to be all right. And that's a Studio Calico card. It might be an Ellie Edwards card. I'm not sure. They look very similar. But our cat got very sick the 3rd week of January to the point where he was pretty close to death. So that was just a traumatic time. So I'm putting this card in with a little tiny chipboard hello. It's a heart card from, I believe this one's Studio Calico. And then to the right side, I have a photo of cookies, freshly baked cookies. I did a lot of baking and a lot of cooking and a lot of staying home during January. That always tends to happen, right? For me, January always seems like, I'm cautious of what I'm eating, what I'm, doing. I'm exercising more, moving more, doing things that, I'm very self-conscious of what, I'm putting in my mouth, I guess. This is a photo of Milo where he got pretty sick, and if we hadn't taken him to the vet and spent $650 on his surgery, we would have lost him. So the little sticker says, rather forget this, because I'd rather forget it. Right next to it says, today couldn't get any worse, could it? And that was because Milo was really, really sick. So here I'm working on Bluey Valentines. My daughter was looking everywhere for Blue Valentines. She loves Bluey. And we found them, so we were super excited. So it says, little moments make big memories. So when we found them, I took a picture of them, and here I'm just cutting apart a puffy heart sticker and then putting the bottom underneath the chipboard, and then the top is going to be laid on top of it to kind of make it look like the chipboard's going through the heart. I'm just going to stick it in this pocket on the left side, bottom left side. Then above it is that card that says, today couldn't get any worse, could it? And then my cookies photo will go on top. So there's my stitched puffy sticker that says, rather forget this. It was so traumatic for all of us. I mean, I think we all cried so much because our cat he had a urinary blockage, and we didn't know what was happening. He was throwing up, and now he's on a special diet. But yeah. So on this cookie photo, I'm going to go ahead and place good for 1 pint milk, a little ticket from Citrus Twist Kits, and then I'm going to stitch, of course, on the edge like that. And I'll place that to the left top pocket. These sleeves are from scrapbook.com. I just bought them not too long ago. I really love that they're super clear, and they're really sturdy as well. I think they're thicker than the Becky Higgins pocket pages and thicker than the Studio Calico ones. They're also clear, so I really love them. To the right bottom, I'm going to put a photo of my daughter putting together her Valentine cards, because the minute we bought them, she put them together. So she was ready for Valentine's Day. She had them all ready to go. Just looking for a card that fits perfect in the corner. And there's one that says week at a glance. And I believe that one is a Coco Daisy card from one of her kits of last year. And I just put a little 3 foam sticker, and we're calling it done. So I'm putting this all right on top, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. Bye.